Our neighbor was on their roof shooting a pistol into this abandoned building that I live next to.
What do you think the first position was discovered? Probably missionary, right?
Doggy.
You watch like Game of Thrones, it's always doggy style.
Well, that's fake.
No, Game of Thrones is real. Charleston reminds me of the show Outer Banks if you subtracted all the black people. There's no Asians here, dude. Dude, I'm like a leprechaun here.
I got arrested for drug trafficking, intent to deliver, and possession. I got kind of framed because it's my dad's last name. They like changed the last name to be like more American.
So you have a made up last name?
Yeah, it's unique.
Did your dad get to pick that? Like,
no, not my dad. My dad's parents.
Your dad? Okay, so your dad's parents.
No, my dad's parents actually.
So your great grandparents, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty stupid. Hey, we have Brooke here. How do you pronounce your last name again?
What?
I just asked.
My name's Brooke Cyboran.
Cyboran, which is a fake last name, so you can never actually find out who she is.
It's a derivative.
Middle child lives. Same thing. Same thing. Podcast. That was the first podcast that I was on as a guest.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was so fun. If you guys didn't know, she has her own podcast, Brooke here, and she invited me. How long ago was it?
I was trying to remember if it was like February, March.
Yeah, I remember
it was right in the middle, the beginning of the year.
You DM'd me, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." Like I'd never gone on someone else's, and then we did that, and then the rest is history. And now I'm in Charleston, and you're from here, so I was like, "Let's fucking do one for myself. That'd be awesome."
And I've been trying to get him to go to Charleston for like the longest time. I'm like, dog, just
kind of worked out because my friend lives here, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's send it." How do you like Charleston though? Where are you from before?
Okay, two questions. So where I'm from before is originally Orlando, Florida, but I moved to Wisconsin with my parents. They moved there. Wisconsin. Yeah, cheeseheads. But I lived like many places since I moved to Wisconsin, and then I moved back to Wisconsin, and now I live here in Charleston, which I do really like it, and I love this neighborhood. Like really? I know I was talking about I live in the hood, and you love the gunshots. For those of you who don't know, like I'm in the straight hood, and it's awesome. I've never lived except for in Florida. I kind of lived in like an ex-hood, but I've never lived in the hood before, and it's like really awesome.
Wait, did you like Orlando?
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Like I have kid memories of loving Orlando. And then I moved back when I was 18 because, my parents uprooted us, and I was like, I'm a Florida kid. So I moved back, and it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Do I talk like a
No. You had the little. It was kind of funny.
I like go back and forth between Wisconsin and Florida.
You don't really you honestly sound kind of like from West Coast, like mostly, and then there's certain words.
That's because I'm a Valley girl.
No, West Coast like chill. Like, not Valley Girl West Coast. That would be really bad. No, that'd be so bad. But yeah, I remember being on your podcast and your podcast, and I'm saying it now too. Fuck. And yeah, you were like super chill. How has it been so far? Because how many episodes is it now?
Oh crap!
I don't even know what
episode this is. At least 25 episodes. Good shit. Shoot! Wait. Okay, I could probably do a little math really quick. So I started December of last year, and then until June, I did weekly, and then I started going bi-weekly. So probably... Wait, I said I could do math, now? But I literally can't.
You're doing bi-weekly now?
Yeah, actually, we're starting weekly this month, so... Yeah.
That's what I do. It's a struggle.
I just did bi-weekly for the summer because, like... I'm very creator based. Like you have a lot of guests too, and it's so hard to rally people.
Yeah. In the summer, like, have you done solos yet?
A few. Yeah, not many.
How do you feel about doing? Because like I always feel different.
I feel a little guilty. I'm like, you guys aren't really here for the solo, are you?
No. So like all my solo episodes are like 30 to like 50 views. It's not a lot, and then my guest ones are like hundreds and up, and so I'm just like. These are the real ones, though. Yeah. Like, you guys are out here listening to me just talk.
No, Thank you. Real. No, for real. The solo ones, I know all the people who have listened to those are for real. Yeah. They listen to every episode.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. Have you ever had someone try to go on your podcast that you just don't care to have on?
Oh, my. Okay. Well, all right, Rochelle. I'm sorry about this, but
I don't even know who you
my
are.
cousin Rochelle keeps trying to get on the pod. And I'm just like, dude, you're not a YouTuber. It's literally a podcast about YouTubers.
I love that you have a niche. But the thing that's funny to me is once you have a podcast, everyone wants to just hear themselves talk, I think.
That's fair. Yeah, that's true.
Because when I started mine, everyone's like, oh my God, can I come on your podcast? I'm just like, I don't even know you. Some people, and also like if I go to a bar, even in here, and I say that I do podcasts, they're like, oh, what, could I get on your podcast?
Let me go.
Also, another thing is guys that are on podcasts, we have a bad rap in dating now because of, I think, like Andrew Tate and shit.
Are you serious?
Dude, yeah. So
I'm not surprised.
On dating apps, if I mention that I have a podcast, they're like, ooh, that's kind of a red flag. I'm like, really?
No, that is because, you know, want to know why? Because you know how on your Instagram, how you have like clips of you talking? It's like bad. So many viral clips are of like just random men just like saying some dumbass shit that like.
So it reminds them of that.
Yeah. So they're like, really?
Also, my clips are like really bad too because it's just guys talking about like, or girls talking about really stupid shit. It's just stupid stuff. That's what gets
the views.
Yeah. Well, that's why I cut it up.
You got to take out the parts where you're saying something.
So like
corny.
What if this whole podcast we're just doing hot takes? Just the whole time it's like, yo, fuck Donald Trump, fuck Joe Biden. Dude, we were just talking about this right before the ads that we're seeing of just like now it's changing where you can just talk shit. Because I was telling Brooke here, I was getting a tattoo done and I'm watching a YouTube video on my artist thing, and an ad goes on and it's just a white lady talking shit about Donald Trump, and then at the end it goes, this is sponsored by Joe Biden. It'd be funny if this had that ad like on YouTube, and then someone's like, "Oh my God, that would be so fucking meta." Why'd you start podcasting? What was your reason?
Because let me just mention a little bit about your last question. Some people, you said that, do people ask to be on the pod?
Yeah.
Some people I've asked to be on there and I didn't want them on there. Like, I did originally, but when we started talking, I'm like, God, I hate this. It's not gonna...
Like, are they boring or like, what's the reason?
Yeah, like boring, don't know how to talk. Like, people who... I'm sure that when you started podcasting, you had to like train yourself to talk.
Yeah.
And not say like, and then pause, and then say and then pause. Me too, but not even close to where I was before. But some people just make me cringe.
So there's an episode.
It's terrible. I don't even want to listen to them to edit.
There's an episode I have still up, and I won't out him, but there's someone that I did early podcast with, and granted, I'm friends with this person in real life, so I didn't vet the situation because they're an influencer, so I was assuming that they know how to do the dance. So when we did the podcast in person, it was that person's first time, and so nervous or something, like literally I had to pry answers out of him. I was like, hey, like, so how'd you get into this? It's like, yeah, I just really liked it, and I'm just like, dude, I hate my life right now. Like, this sucks.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. And now I do a better job of vetting because if you can watch a video of them talking to someone, like, that's it. That's how you know. And
it's weird because you have, you're doing YouTubers. So you would assume that they would be good at talking.
That's fair, but... What I found, I don't know. I one time interviewed someone who did like only script reading for their YouTube.
Yeah.
And so that was by far my worst. Nice.
You can do it on command.
I got another. I don't have another one.
Can you do it on command or no?
Yeah, most of the time.
Same. Oh, fuck yeah. This is an episode of... They're gonna hate us. Like, someone who just like
hates burps,
has like a phobia of burps, is gonna fucking hate us.
Dude, but I realized that after I was like, oh, they were always reading from scripts in their videos, and now I realize like probably why that is.
Yeah, I actually learned that a lot. One of my friends, Maxwell, huge YouTuber, actually. Congrats,
Shout
Maxwell,
out.
for your
my
success.
Pod. Reach out.
Reach out. He lives in Charlotte. He's 21. I think, or 22 now, and he's a soccer YouTuber. He's got like 150,000. Like, he's actually my
one that got you out on the field that one time?
No, actually, that was a crazy story too. But he was the reason that I got like I think the video was like, God, it was like thousands of views. I don't know. It was really big because he's huge, and you would see him on his script and videos, and he's talking like blah 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 blah, and then you meet him in person. Now he's a lot better, but when we first hung out, he was super introverted, and I was like, oh, dude, we got to get him out of shell. So it's just funny how some of the YouTubers, you really don't know what their actual personalities are. But then some people are like their camera too.
And I'm cooler in real life than I am on my channel. So it really goes both ways.
I think as you get deeper into it, you'll get more like just your actual personality. Because if you podcast for so long, it's just your personality is going to be natural.
That's fair.
Yeah, and it's hard to fake it. I have felt
it come through a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to fake it on a podcast because it's like super long. Yeah. How long are your episodes again? Because ours was pretty long, but what about your other ones?
They're approximately an hour each, honestly.
Yeah, I've had really long episodes before. They get taxing though. I try to hit an hour, but
they get taxing from the conversation or the editing and posting.
Both.
Yeah.
Well, fair. Okay, so it depends on who I'm with. If it's like my good friends, it's easy. It's easy. You're like, oh shit, it's been 2 or 3 hours. But then if it's like, dude, back then I used to edit like, it just doing the clips on long episodes suck. Like having to go through it and find the good moments. I wish I could just pay somebody, but I'm so broke. I'm not broke, but
there's I don't have money. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. It's not in the budget.
Yeah.
Okay, but so I was talking to you off camera about the platform I use, Riverside.
Yeah.
The reason that they kept me around for a few extra months, which I haven't even used this product yet, but they have like AI.
I heard about whatever. Is it good though?
Where they can choose what are the most interesting clips. I'm like, first of all, how do you know? Second of all, I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. I haven't even tried.
Like how? Okay, I love AI. I love the future, but maybe I should just try it just to see if it's good. Like, how do they know? What if it's like the worst part?
I don't know.
Yeah. Like are they gonna put the burp part?
Oh, I don't know.
If I put that in there, because that was.
They would probably be like, ew.
No.
I mean, AI probably would be like, not manners.
Yeah. How much is it? How much do you know to do that? The AI thing. Because I might actually.
No, that actually is part of the free version and the paid version.
That AI?
You can try it out. Plus, if you're new, you can get like the paid version for up to 2 hours.
So why haven't you tried it if it's free?
All right. The way my bank account works.
Wait, I thought it was free.
No, I'm joshing.
Oh.
I got the way my schedule works is I ain't got time for trying new shit.
Yeah, I get it. And you're also setting up the studio here too. No. I don't know, you guys can't see this, but it's really cute.
But also it is. But also try VivoCut. Because they actually reached out to me and I'm working with them right now. Okay. So a VivoCut, bitches.
It's lit.
I'm like on air talking about you right now.
Yeah.
You haven't even paid me yet, but
Okay, if you had to get a sponsorship for your podcast, anything ever, what would you pick?
Ferrari?
Yes. What the fuck?
Wait, no, that's not my target audience. I need them to actually buy what I'm selling. Let's see.
I think I know mine. I do know mine.
Shoot, I don't know mine. What's yours?
SeatGeek. I feel like if anyone gets SeatGeek, you made it.
That's
like
fair.
You listen to a podcast, you hear them like, oh, this episode was sponsored by SeatGeek. I was gonna say like you get free concert tickets and shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say like Felix, but honestly, I would go SeatGeek too. Felix sponsors really big.
What is that?
It's a mattress company. Really big creators.
I do know that one. Yeah, but then I have a mattress already. So I don't know, like,
that's fair. I'm buying way more tickets than I am mattresses.
Yeah. You know what's another one that, like, dictates you're successful? Liquid Death. I noticed, like, every big podcaster is sponsored by Liquid Death.
Shoot.
Or, like, an energy drink brand, like a Celsius or something.
Yeah.
They
or
sponsor
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp, that's a big one.
Give me a sponsor, BetterHelp. Yeah.
I wonder how much they pay. They probably
give me free therapy and give me money.
Dude, free therapy would be lit.
That would be
so
really
expensive.
Lit. I don't even know how much mine costs, but it can't be cheap.
I know. Oh, you're like currently in it. Are you on online or in person?
In person.
Ah, so nice. I'm so jealous.
So nice. I've done in person like my whole life. God, not my whole life, but like since things got weird back in high school.
I wish I had the money. Like, I want to do it. I just need to do it. I feel like everyone needs it. So I need it.
You've never done it? Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Okay, let me spit some bars really quick.
All right, do it.
So therapy is all about the therapist, honestly. You're never going to get anywhere unless you get a good one. Like, I went through, I think, 3 before I found my 4th one, which was my amazing one. And then I went through more because he wasn't available to me anymore after a while. So then I went through more, and now I'm at my current. Like,
so
you got to shop around. So you got to have that extra therapy money just to shop around, and then you got to commit.
What made this one different from the other ones?
The one that I have
Keep
now?
Going. Yeah.
I would say the chillness level. I think that someone who can just sit there and be real, like you and I are right now, and not be like, honey, like, let's diagnose, let's do some tools. Someone who can just listen to you and be like, what happened next? And like, just talk to you about it. That's for me, though. I
think what's stopping me is like the ignorance is bliss. Because once I know my problems, I'm like, fuck, I got to work on these.
No, here's the thing. This is why you need a good therapist, is because some people will tell you problems that aren't real. That's the dicey part.
Money, bro.
That's the dicey part. You have to have someone who understands you on a deep level.
Yeah.
And understands like the type of person you are, because some people might look at you and be like, I don't know. I can't say something about you, but like me, and be like, oh, someone told me I was bipolar once, and I never saw them again. And I was like, how do I feel about this? And it took me a while to like go in to someone else.
That's another thing that I'm worried about. Because then what if the therapist is trying to make money?
Exactly. And they were saying I needed lithium treatment. Like, that's a serious thing.
Lithium.
And I was like, actually, like, I don't think that's real. I don't think you're right. And then I went to someone new, and I was like, this is what happened. What is lithium
treatment? Is that like balloons? They just like...
I'm dead. That's helium. I'm dead.
Oh, that's helium. I'm so stupid.
Lithium is like, I want to say it's like a metal, but it's for like severely bipolar people, and it like...
They put metal inside you?
Bruh, I don't even know. But it is an IV thing. It's like a serious... It's not a pill. It's like an IV. Oh, and they give it to the crazy psychos.
Fuck.
So
you could have been in there.
I know. So I was just like, I shut that down. I was like, I know that's not me personally, like on a deep level.
You don't seem bipolar.
Exactly.
I've met bipolar.
I'm crazy, but
yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so have you ever met those people who try to diagnose everybody? I hate those people.
Yeah, and it's so annoying. It's like, who are you to like potentially change the trajectory of someone's life?
Yeah,
because they think that this is real now.
I'll literally like, there's a specific person, I can't say it, but anytime I say something like, let's see, I'll be like, dang, I've been feeling kind of like, I don't know, lethargic lately or something like that. Like, oh, you might be depressed. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, it always jumps to something like, oh, do you have anxiety? Like, you should go to therapy. You should get pills. And I'm just like, just because they're on it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not on anything.
They're like, I was lethargic, and then I got Ritalin.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Jesus, Ritalin. I'm not a pill guy. Except for Pepsid.
Cheers to that.
No. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing I was going to talk about. Charleston, everyone day drinks. Everyone. It's crazy. How do you guys not get tired as fuck? I get tired when I
Here's the thing.
Drugs.
I went to college in Wisconsin, and day drinking started at like
Wisconsin college?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and day drinking started at like 9 a.m. for real. I'm not even lying.
Because of football games, probably.
Because we were all degenerates, and some of us still
It's also
are.
Wisconsin. Like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I will say,
it's a
like,
big college.
It's not as boring here, but, like, you know, who can't appreciate a good beer?
Yeah, valid. Well, I feel like all beach towns are very, like, chill and just drink.
Mm-hmm. And you said you were at the beach earlier. What beach? Folly?
What it was? I don't know.
You were probably at Folly.
I was on 6th Street.
Dang it, I wish you knew.
Probably.
Yeah, you were on Folly.
The main one.
But the Folly is the most chill, like, hippie surfer beach that we have.
Oh, yeah,
Did you go to any bars down there or anything?
No.
Damn it.
The boys were surfing. I was just chilling, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shoot.
I suck at surfing. I'm so bad. Do you?
I have a surfboard, but it doesn't get used.
You got it just for fucking decoration?
I got it as a trade on something, and then I just...
How long have you lived in Charleston?
2 years almost.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you're like fresh.
I came here 2 Novembers ago.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, you're exactly my age. 97?
I know. We talked about this before.
Did we?
96. It's funny. It's so funny because we talked
part.
about this, and then you were like, oh. Yeah, never mind.
I wouldn't go pull it out. Because I don't remember it.
You were telling me, you're like, oh, I'm Gen Z and you're millennial. Yeah, and I was like, no, Gen Z started on my age, my year.
Technically, you're right. But I feel like I'm both.
I don't feel like a millennial at all.
Really?
We talked about this too. I'm dead because you have older sisters. Yeah, totally. I'll use all the slang. I'm picking up slang on a daily. No, I was off TikTok for like a year. I just got on it like last week again to,
I upload shit and I never use... I upload everything and I never, ever use TikTok. I just don't like TikTok. I'm a Instagram Reels.
It's weird. It is weird. It gives me like a really negative vibe. Not because of the people who use it, but like the app in general. I feel some dark energy coming from it. Oh, really? So I get it.
It's the Chinese like listening to you.
Shoot, I don't mind that. I mean, shoot, more fans. But no, I seriously, like, I don't know. I feel like something dark in TikTok.
Yeah, I get it. Did you know that TikTok in like China, where it's from, doesn't show you like dance videos and stuff, like normal stuff? They only show you like smart STEM and like technology.
Oh, I'm dead. Really?
Yeah. So it's like they're educating their youth, which is genius.
So their TikTok is not our TikTok.
Mm-mm. And I think...
I'm dead!
My theory is they use it as a tool to make Americans dumber. That's my theory. They're playing a long game.
Oh, I'm dead while they're educating using that.
But think about like in the future when we have kids and our kids have kids and shit, what our military and what all... Like, it's going to be weird, dude.
Yeah, in a few generations, I'm curious because like I feel like... Gen Z specifically, I don't know much about like the generation after us because they're kids still.
Yeah, alpha or whatever.
Our generation is definitely like rebelling against the workforce.
Yeah.
The military.
Oh yeah.
Education, the government. Like we're rebelling against pretty much everything.
Do you think that was always the case though, with like rebelling? Because I feel like back in the day they had rebelling.
That's
like,
true.
On war. Like, they're like, oh, let's not do the Vietnam War. But we're in the age of, like, no war. Well, yeah, there's war going on. War. Well, but not, like, there's no world war. There's no, like, I'm not getting drafted. I'm not worried about that shit.
God, that would suck.
I know, dude. What can I benefit?
Thank God for my uterus at that point.
Yeah. How could I benefit the government? Like, I'm not good at anything. I think like
they would like put you on. They would look at your skills probably, and they would be like his audio skill. Like
he's gonna
put you on the radio. Or
yeah. Hi guys. Good morning, good morning, Vietnam or whatever.
Hello. Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah.
And are you Vietnamese?
I am.
I'm
actually,
dead.
So
oh gosh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Wait, no, you're good. You're good. I'm thinking like, how would I fake an injury to get out of it? You know. How would you fake? Let's say that girls get drafted now. How would you?
What do I have? I would say mental illness.
Oh yeah, you're fucking golden.
I would be like, I've been in therapy for X amount of years. Like this, it's good.
I just thought about that.
You can have it on paper.
How many people in America have mental illness though? So like,
everybody.
Are we gonna draft them or no? Because if we don't draft them, that's a lot of people that we're missing. But then if we do draft them, hear me out. They could be our best soldiers because they're so depressed. They're down to fucking suicidal.
That was my immediate thought. Like, but then I'm like, but if they're suicidal, maybe they don't even care enough to
help.
They
would kill everybody.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
They become
shooters tend to be suicidal.
True.
So I don't know. That's a good question. That is a really good question.
But you know it's crazy how common like shootings are in America compared to any other country.
I know.
You go to other countries and it's like a big deal there, and then here it's just like, it's just last week. Yeah, it's like super cash.
I know.
Is Charleston
there are guns everywhere?
Is it dangerous here? I know, right? Yes.
Charleston is actually this neighborhood that we're in right now is the most dangerous neighborhood in Charleston and North Charleston.
Shit, no fucking way. It's lit.
Yeah, lit. Actually, so we saw out of our kitchen window, our neighbor was on their roof the other day, shooting a pistol into this abandoned building that I live next to. And I'm just like, bro, you could just kill someone, dog. Like,
why?
I know. Like, it's just like, we've got guns in the house.
But, okay, being
don't feel unsafe.
This neighborhood, would you deem Charleston as dangerous?
No, okay. I don't even feel unsafe here. I know everybody. Very, like, this is the thing I tell the Logan, because he's like a little less familiar with the hood because he grew up in like Wisconsin, you know, so he's never experienced anything. But no offense, Logan, but it's a shaded place over there.
Yeah.
So he was a little nervous about moving around here, and I'm just like, dog, the what I got to tell you is,
hold up.
Yeah. Don't fret. If you know that fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
It's that.
It is kind of like that.
Don't mess with the wrong things. Don't screw people over.
So you grew up, like, in the streets?
No, not in the streets. But, you know, I'm street smart. I've definitely exposed myself to enough.
We went to, when we came to America, we were, like, super broke. So we went to, like...
Your first gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, technically... by definition, I was born in Vietnam, so I'm not even first gen. But I am.
Anchor.
You're
an anchor.
I'm half and half. Yeah, I'm like the milk. Is that milk? No, that's cream. Half and half. What's half and half? That's cream, right?
It's half milk, half cream.
Oh. I saw it was right. But yeah, so So we went to like High Point, North Carolina, which is literally one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina. And then
High Point?
Yeah, High Point. Huh. Yeah. And then we moved to Greensboro, which is also pretty dangerous in like the top 30. So yeah, it's not fun. Have you been to North Carolina?
Raleigh and
What are you doing in Raleigh?
Robbinsville. Raleigh, my brother and his wife live there.
Very white area.
It is. Yeah.
Here is too, though.
It is so... Oh, my gosh.
Dude, here's bad.
Raleigh is suburbia.
Yeah, suburbia. Dude, going out in Charleston last night, I was literally like, there is no one that looks like me.
Valid.
Not a single... I was the only one wearing black ripped jeans and Doc Martens. Also, everyone... This is literally like Wilmington. Everyone's wearing fucking khaki shorts, sunglasses. And we went to this... And like a fucking, what is it called? What's that frat brand shirt? Not Oloro.
The one with the two girls on the...
No, that too. Yeah. I was going to say, it's the brand that makes it. Comfort something. Whatever. But it's...
with the whale?
No, that too. Yeah, I definitely saw it. But we went to this like nice hotel. So we went out, this place with like cool back area.
Henry's.
No. It was like a restaurant too. Like they serve like nachos and I don't fucking know. And so we go out there and we're chilling, whatever. I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, it's literally college as fuck, fratty as fuck. Everyone's like white as shit, hair, blue eyes, fucking shorts and shit. So I'm walking around, right? And then they're like, okay, let's go get espresso martinis before we go out. So we go to this like nice hotel bar area.
Oh, which one? Emmeline?
I don't know any names.
Shoot.
I'll have to ask my friend.
You gotta come more often.
My friend
so you can
knows
get to know the places.
Yeah. So we go out there and it's so Charleston / so Wilmington's a lot like Charleston. I lived in Wilmington for 3 years and it's the same thing. We're in a nice ass hotel and half the people are dressed super nice. Then half the people have khakis and t-shirts on. And I'm like...
And a long sleeve tee and a backward hat.
Yeah, like what the fuck? It's like so weird. And then we went to... Who the fuck knows? Some fucking random bars that were... Like, they were actually
I wish you could tell me the names because I know these places.
Yeah, I'll ask after. Right. We're in downtown, so we go to this bar. I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, everyone is the same. No tattoos. Like, if there is tattoos, it's like one. And there's some guys that are tatted, but they're like military. You can tell they're like military.
No,
kids.
yeah, you can tell.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Apparently, there was my friend. I'm gonna tell his story. Last night, he ran into 2 or 3. You good?
Yeah, that was my phone.
I thought it was a gunshot. So he ran into like a couple military guys talking to girls, and he was just hanging out. and the guys were like talking about being in the Navy or some shit, and he goes, yo, you guys look like you guys would kill it in Applebee's. And like kind of as an insult, but they were like, yo, we fucking love Applebee's. I was like, dude, that is military as fuck. Applebee's. Dude, but yeah, so yeah, dude, this sounds really white. I met like 3 black dudes out of the whole time I was here.
Oh, well, this neighborhood is all black. Every bar in this area, seems cool. All black.
Here seems like where it's at. But if you're out in
that's
downtown,
why I'm saying, like, the hood is where it's at.
Also, I've only seen 3 Asian guys and 1 Asian girl.
We have no Asians here.
Why, though?
No
We
Asians.
love the ocean. It's weird. Well, you know why? I know, because we're fucking smart and it's too expensive to live here.
That's so fair. That's so fair. Like that kills me how people say that they don't tell their Asian parents that they like are starting a new business or whatever until they start making enough money.
Oh, it's true, dude. It's a real thing, man.
No, I'm not doubting that at all. I just think it's hilarious.
Was your parents like that? Or you're not even a first gen though. So
no. So
like down the line.
My parents are
keep going.
Hustle culture, like they're kind of like just keep making the money. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. Just keep making
facts.
It. Yeah.
My parents are kind of like that, I guess. They're like traditional Asians. Now they're chill because my sister made it big. So we're like a lot better.
And their son is making it big?
I mean, I am, but I'm helping my sister a lot. Like she's making like bank. Like I'm chilling.
She has 1 salon or more?
She has 4 busices.
Oh,
yeah. She's killing it. I'm helping her with 2 though, but she's killing it, dude. Yeah, she's like 30. She's turning 36 in a month. Wow, that's crazy to think about. God, she's almost 40. And you know what's weird? When we turned 26, so like I woke up and I was like, because you're turning 27, right? What's your birthday? Okay, gotcha. So I woke up being 26 and I was like, I'm closer to 30 than I am 20 now. And it's fucking weird, dude. And I feel like as this, and I don't know if it's because of technology and like TikTok and like social media, I feel like our society in America, 30 is literally the new 20. Like your most 30-year-olds are still going out. They're still fucking traveling. They're not having kids yet. It's like becoming later and later. Unless you're in a small town. Like small town, they don't give a fuck. They'd be like at fair. 18. But
no, true. Like my sister, we lived in Wisconsin and stuff when she still got married. And she had both her first kids at age 19.
This is your
not twins.
Older, younger?
Oldest sister. And then now she has 5.
At 20?
Yeah. No, at 19.
At 19?
She had 2 kids in 1 year. 2 not kids? Twins.
What the fuck? How's that even possible? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to do the math.
Have the baby, get pregnant literally right away, and then have another one.
Wait, even then, isn't the pregnancy like 7 or 8 months?
Yeah.
So how does it both? Oh, within a year.
12 years. Or 12 months. Yeah.
Boy, girl, boy.
Double
girl,
boy.
Girl. Double boy. Jesus. Dude, what the fuck?
I know.
I can't even imagine that. 19? Dude, when I was 19, I was worried about, like, how do I talk to girls? Like, that's what I was thinking about. Imagine getting fucking pregnant.
When I was 19, yeah, I was, like, genuinely trying to party.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to party, but, like, I was, like, only trying to party.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm in that phase right now.
What's next?
I'm slowing down though. I think it's because it's fall and winter time. That's like cuffing season. So I'm like,
I'm ramping back up. Like, I feel like I went through a non-partying couple years, and now I'm like, let's get back. Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you asked me if I was going out downtown tonight, and I'm like,
maybe.
Now I'm thinking, like,
if you go, maybe. You should hit us up. We'll all hang.
Are you going to Trio?
I don't fucking know where we're going. I'll text my
Trio's
guys.
Lit. Yeah, do that.
My guy.
Maybe I will, because Logan's doing something. Maybe I'll
just come out with us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a squad of dudes, though. I don't know if you want to just hang.
I don't mind.
It's up to you. But it's literally
as
like...
As long as you guys are okay with it.
I mean, I'll ask my friends. I don't think they give a fuck.
Cut that out. Me asking if I can hang out.
You'd be perfect.
You've made me want to come.
Wing women, too.
I'm good at
Set
that.
it up on me. Just be like, yo... Who here actually likes Asian guys? Because
anybody
no
like
fucking Asians here, dude. Dude, I'm like a leprechaun here. It's like amazing.
No, it's so true.
Yeah.
There are no Asians here.
It's so weird. I saw 3 fucking Asians yesterday, and one of them I give mad respect because he looked like a fucking dork, like glasses, like fob, right? But a baddie girlfriend, and I was like, what? I was like, good for him, man. Good for him. His parents are proud. He's living an American dream.
Let's go.
But yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say with that, I don't know, but that was cool. I was 3 Asians, the whole fucking bar, like a whole time too. Then I ended up at a club.
Oh, you and your other friends are Asian?
No.
No. Oh, so it was just you and
all my friends here are all white as fuck.
Oh, you found like 2 Asians?
Yeah, I found like 2 or 3 Asians. Dude. It was really weird. We all looked at each other. The fact I thought you
brought them.
Yeah, we all literally looked at each other. We were all like, I was like, so.
Yeah, you got to give the nod.
Yeah. And I saw like 3 Asian girls. So it's really rare for Asian girls too.
For real.
But that's like low. You're saying it like
no way. That's a lot. No. To you that seems low, but that's I'm so like low. You found 5 other Asians in one night. You're kidding me.
That's so funny. Charleston's so fucking white.
I know. But it also sucks. Okay, so I love that for you that you get to connect with the Asians.
Yeah.
I'm biracial. So I can't connect with. Yeah, I'm half Hispanic, half white.
That makes sense.
But people don't even count half whites as biracial. But let me tell you about my upbringing. But I can't even connect with like different Hispanics, or I don't want to connect with different white people, to be honest. But like with different Hispanics, because they're like, you look white. So I don't even get that.
You know what that sounds like? You know who Logic is?
Yeah, I saw him in Miami last year.
Cool. I saw him a couple years ago. All his raps are about that. Like, I'm not white enough to be white. I'm not black enough to be black.
Yeah, it's like,
what you're going through. The Logic effect.
Especially, I feel like half black people get that hard. Because, I mean.
I will say, though, half black, half white are the most blessed.
They are the most pretty beautiful, like, gorgeous. Look,
blessed. You get the height from the black side.
You got blessed, for real.
You get your fucking athletic as shit from the black side. And you get the beauty from both sides. Like, it's just like the perfect mix. And then they're all like,
oh, the lovely TikTok, skin, the lovely hair. You got the middle Chris hair.
Brown.
Yeah, you've got like, oh.
And it's like the best hair. Because it's like curly. It's not too much. It's just.
It's not like hard to manage. Like C4 hair looks, honestly, really, really hard to manage. Like, I feel for people with C4 hair.
So how did you meet?
They've got like the curls.
How'd you meet Logan?
Logan? What?
What's the story? What's the story? College, right? I'm assuming? Because Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
No, not college.
No?
Wisconsin, though. I have to pee really quick.
Go pee.
Yeah.
I'll hold it down. We're going to keep it rolling. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
All right,
you might as well tell a funny story.
So I'm in Charleston. That was fucking baller. So I'm in Charleston right now to visit Darko for his birthday. Actually, I think the next podcast is going to be with him and his friends. The Riz Team 6 is what they call themselves, which is going to be very fucking interesting. But yeah, so I'm in here for his birthday because he's lived here for like I think 2 years now, and I haven't visited yet. And dude, driving in here, it is literally Wilmington but whiter and a little bit more money. But it's Wilmington, North Carolina. Like even the beach looked the same, dude. It's so fucking interesting. Yeah, going out was it was something. I stood out like a sore fucking thumb, dude. I am definitely the only Asian tatted guy here. And I was one of 4 Asian guys I've seen all night, considering I've seen like 1, 2, probably like a couple hundred people, because we went to like 4 or 5 bars, literally all white. Like, if you guys watched Outer Banks, fun fact, that was actually filmed here, and then you subtract Key and you subtract Pope and the black girl, then you got it. That's what Charleston is, because it was filmed here. A lot of John B's here. Lots of John B's, lots of whatever the fuck the other guy's name is. That's like really cute. And so if you're into that type of guys or girls, I mean, this is your spot. But me, I like a little bit of flavor. personally. Like, I'm not trying to hang out with someone. I was telling them about how Charleston reminds me of the show Outer Banks if you subtracted all the black people.
That's because it's filmed here,
which is the joke. Yeah. And then also another thing about it is, I'm used to more flavor, especially my girls. It's like, I don't want to hang out with a girl and like they want to eat chicken like dry. Like just chicken, you know? It's fucking...
I know what you mean.
Like, you guys even have Asian food here? You do, right?
Not super. Not really good. Not really good. There is this place called Osaka. It's a Japanese place. Okay. It's pretty fire.
What do you recommend for like casual, like really good food, but like cash? Because I'm gonna get dinner. But I think the boys are getting it somewhere else.
Shoot.
What's Charleston known for? Seafood?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys by the ocean. I might get seafood.
Well,
y'all got good oysters though. I'm an oyster guy.
Oh yeah, oysters all over the place. Yeah. Oysters are all over the place.
After this, then let's fucking go. Do that.
Casual, sure. You could
only
go.
Expensive here?
No. You're downtown, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like 6 minutes from downtown.
Kind of. Wait, do you know what island you're on?
I don't fucking know.
Shoot. I'm at the then I can't even tell you.
This is released later, so yeah, I'm at the La Quinta. I don't know where the fuck. Yeah.
I don't know where that is. Oh, Logan just got home.
It's right. I guess
he's not going to our friend's house yet.
Oh,
he'll be quiet though.
I mean, he can hop on if
he
wants.
Knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have another mic. It's up to him.
He'll hop on the next one.
Okay.
If he's still here.
Yeah,
I don't know what his plan is.
Wait, so how did you meet him? We were just talking about that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So how I met Logan is, this is actually a funny story. I'm not going to get super into the backstory. But when I was in college, I got arrested for drug trafficking and intent to deliver and possession. So I went to jail.
Were you trapping?
No, I wasn't. My friend was, and I got kind of framed by his thing. I know, that's why I said I'm not going to get into the backstory, but I will if you got questions.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
I'm dead.
It's like Prison Break.
He was one of my really good friends since literally middle school. Who are
we talking about right now? Is he?
Not
the person that...
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to give him...
I thought you meant Logan. I was like, I'm confused. Okay, got it. You don't have to say names.
I'm going to give him a fake name because I respect his privacy and
Bobby.
I'm still waiting on the apology. And I do forgive you, but you never apologized.
Sounds like a Bobby.
Just saying.
So Bobby.
Yeah. So Bobby kind of... Like, he was driving and he was telling me... And I knew this. Like, this was like a... It wasn't a surprise.
All drugs or just weed?
Weed and maybe a couple other things, but
that's how it starts.
Oh, it was all weed, like what I got busted for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to trap weed way back. Way back. Yeah.
So you know the game.
Oh, I know.
So
I've been in the streets.
He got married like pretty young to his high school sweetheart, and he's divorced to her now.
Okay.
But back then they were married, and he was like, "Yo, she found out. She's planning on divorcing me. Like, I need to hide my stuff now." So he came over with like a lot of his stuff. Scale, jars, sealed bags, like vacuum sealed.
How'd you get out of all
safe.
Those like charges and shit?
Wait, I'll get there. I'll get there. Good lawyers. You gotta invest in your lawyer. And be honest with them. Brutally honest. They'll never tell, but they will fight for you.
Yeah.
But
you weren't in the wrong at all.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see.
The only thing that you could possibly, like, actually done is, like, just possession. But everything else...
Well, with the scale and everything and, like, baggies and everything, like, he pretty much dropped everything at my house. And he hung out for a little bit. We smoked and the stuff. And then he was like, I'll be right outside. He sold outside of my apartment. Meanwhile, they followed him there to my apartment and saw the sale go on.
Did he get in trouble too? Or was it just you?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that till I saw him in court. But after he left, I got busted. They kicked down my door, or they used one of those like big old things. They busted down my door. They searched the place. They ripped open my mattress. Like, all my stuff was on the ground. You couldn't even see my floor in my apartment. And I lived alone. Like, it was just all my stuff everywhere. My stuff was destroyed because they looked in things. They just cut it open and stuff.
That's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah. Including my car and stuff.
Oh, no.
seats, everything.
I just wouldn't want them to find my pocket pussy.
They found a lot. What'd you I
said I just wouldn't want them to find my pocket pussy.
It'd be like,
they were like, no, in my house. So they like ripped it. They rip out my house. They like look at it and they see this and they're like, what's this? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's a pocket pussy, bro.
Sometimes in our old apartment, our apartment complex had maintenance and what is it called when they spray for bugs? What, pest control?
Pest control, yeah.
And, oftentimes I forget to put things away. And they'd be in my room and they'd leave and I'd be like, oop.
That's funny.
It's my house, like, whatever.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But yeah, continue.
They took me to jail that night and it sucked.
Yeah.
And I was like, when am I getting out and all that? And they were like, yo, we can't tell you. We literally don't know. It's up to the judge.
Yeah.
So luckily, I was able to get out on a bond, a signature bond. I don't know if you've been to jail before,
My friend has, but
you can either pay cash or get a signature. And the signature pretty much says, if I break any of these rules, I will pay the bond. And I had a fat bond. I can't remember what it was at this point, but I did the signature, and that required monthly drug tests, probation, a behavioral class that I had to take, all that. And while I was doing all that, it was 18 months probation. I got it down to 9 for good behavior.
Did you have an anklet?
What?
Did you get
No,
okay.
I didn't. It was my first charge, so they were really nice with me. And then during that time when I was on probation, I was planning on moving back to Texas for the summer because I did it the summer before and I made so much money there at this resort. So I was planning on it again. They didn't let me leave the state.
Oh, no.
So I had to work at this other resort where he worked, and we met there.
Oh, wow.
And we just had this day of work together where we were the only 2 people on shift in our area.
I forgot that this story was even about that for a second because I'm so deep into this fucking
the arrest
thing. Dude,
it's such a long.
And then y'all met, and wow.
And then we met because I got arrested for someone else's crime, and you know what? It works out.
There's resorts in Wisconsin.
No, it actually got built just a few years before that.
Wow.
And it's a really nice resort, and it's like randomly in the middle of nowhere. Like there are no surrounding towns.
In Greensboro.
It's weird, and people fly
rich
people fly there.
Yeah, we have. It's called the Grandover. It's like the weirdest thing. It's like old school.
Is it a golf place?
Yeah, it's also a golf place.
Yep, it's always golf.
Yeah, it's always.
It's always golf.
Me? You guys have a Top Golf here. That's cool.
It was golf in Wisconsin and in Texas. Both of those places were golf.
That's where the money is.
I worked in food and bev, but it was golf.
Isn't that weird?
Hold on.
Golf got it. What's good?
I think it's in the bathroom.
Low gang.
But
that's crazy, and that's how it all started.
Yeah. But you also asked me 30 minutes ago why I started podcasting.
Yeah.
the first.
Was good. Are you cool with being on camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
we're on right now.
Lou, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah.
She actually just talked about how y'all met.
Oh yeah.
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 The whole ordeal, and then we got on a tangent about her arrest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a good tangent.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is
it cool if I jump in the shower?
Yeah, do go for it. It won't track. Track. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Even if it did, it would sound like rain. It would be kind of nice.
Nice. Too bad you can't get the smell.
I know.
Out of the shower because
I can describe it to them.
Yeah,
I just feel it smells like an amazing white guy.
Are you going over to Johnny and Mackenzie's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big bet.
Right,
sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
No, you're good, dude.
Thanks. All right. But yeah,
Oh,
that was Logan, and that's how we met.
It's like How I Met Your Mother, the ending. I didn't even watch that show, but wow. Is it good?
It's so good. I've watched it 9 times. The whole thing.
I don't like shows with laugh tracks.
Oh God, does it have a laugh track? I don't even know.
You don't even notice. Wow.
No, I don't even notice because
I like shows. I'm more into awkward humor. Modern Family's good. I love that show. I love Modern Family. Phil is my fucking guy. Phil is
my dream guy.
I literally it's so fun. So me and my cousin watch it together. My best friend, and she's like, dude, you're Phil and Claire mixed together. And I'm like, dude, I am, because I can be Claire in a relationship sometimes, but you
just gave the camera a Phil look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You went
the thing about Phil that really resonates with me. Do you remember the episode? You've watched it all, right? Okay, you remember
many times.
Oh yeah, actually,
I don't see new things.
Seen it
I
all.
just rewatch the things I
The
like.
Office goes hard. Do you watch The Office too?
I haven't seen it.
I knew it. People who like fucking How I Met Your Mother don't watch The Office. It's like Friends and How I Met Your Mother is in one classification.
And I've seen Friends.
And then I knew it. And then The Office and like Always Sunny and have you seen Always Sunny?
No. And what's the
Parks
one with the
Rec.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Those in my opinion are way better than any. Well, okay, Modern Family I'll put in that tier. But if you like Modern Family, you'll like Office. You have to get through season 1. Season 1 sucks so bad. Yeah, you have to push through that. But after that, it's literally like fucking godly.
No, Diversity Day. I think that's literally the first episode. Yeah, that's like the funniest thing.
It's so funny. It gets worse. The show gets so good. Like it's bad. Like there's this one part where Michael, the boss, the main character, he hates technology because technology was taken away from their business. So he has to drive to a meeting, and the GPS is telling him to turn left, and he's trying to prove to Dwight that he hates technology, and he's like, I'm just gonna, and he's
turning right,
and there's a lake that's left, and it said turn left like later, not right, but it is like turn left, and so he turns into the lake, and I see what we did, and then he just drives into the lake, and I'm fucking dying. I'm like, what the fuck? It's so goofy, bro. Anyway, so there's this episode of Modern Family that I resonate with. It's the episode where Phil's boss is flirting with Claire in front of Phil.
Yeah.
And Phil doesn't give a fuck, right?
And Claire's like, he wants me.
That's fucking me. And so because the ending, he cares the most when she said that he was funny.
He's funny.
Because I only care about being funny. I don't give a fuck about how good looking I am or whatever. I only care about being funny. That's the best compliment of a girl. It's like, you're funny. I'm like, ooh. That's all I strive to be. Yeah.
I just realized though on that show they had like opposite positions. Because remember when Phil had that friend over from college? I don't know if you've seen every episode. And then he was like, she wants me so bad. Like, she's hitting on me. She's like throwing herself at me. And Claire's like, she's just friendly.
Do I remember that episode? I don't think I do. Was it early or late?
I don't know.
Okay,
honestly.
Interesting. I don't remember that one. That's a goofy one. Who's your? All right, rank the characters.
Gloria's at the top.
Gloria? Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna put Phil my top.
Phil's second for sure.
Gloria's fucking hilarious though.
Gloria is a queen boss.
She might be my third.
She can shoot fourth. Like she literally can shoot anything with her eyes closed or behind her back. Like that means she's lived a life.
Wait, period. Gloria is the wife of what's his name?
The old dude, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I would make sure. Dude, the scenes with Gloria and Phil. When Phil's like low key like trying,
always.
Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny.
He's like,
and like she has an accent, and I remember there's an episode where she said something like with her accent.
Feel instead of Phil, and he's like, okay. And Claire's like,
that is it.
She said Phil.
Oh, that is so funny.
I know it too well.
I would put Phil and then Claire. I mean, not Claire. Gloria. No, Cam. Wait, which one's Cam? Cam's the
bigger guy.
Cam might be my second, dude. He's so fucking
so funny too.
And it's so funny.
I love him.
It's so funny because he's not the gay one in real life. And the other one is, but he's so fucking gay. It's so amazing. So gay. He's the
when I found him on Instagram,
actor.
I'm like, you're not gay.
Immaculate. He's so fucking funny.
I know.
Like and they have a fucking Asian daughter. Like that is so fucking peak. She's not the best actor, but
she's so terrible at acting.
She's like,
but I love it.
Oh no!
Like, no, I think it adds. Bad she is at acting adds.
I think that's why they kept her because they're like, oh, this is actually fucking hilarious. You know how like I've always wanted to do this. You know how Claire like decorates her house during Halloween to be like a haunted house. I would love to do that, dude. Like as a haunted house, like every Halloween you just scare people. That's fucking lit. It's so nice. And then I loved when they added. I love how we're just talking about Modern Family, but I love when they added.
Fans tap in.
They added that guy from Workaholics. What's his name?
Adam Devine.
Adam Devine. Yeah. When they added him as a babysitter, and then the little like kind of love thing with whatever her name is. Haley.
I'm too obsessed. I know all the answers.
Haley's a baddie, bro.
I know.
Yeah, she's way older than the role she plays.
Yeah, totally.
She's like older than us.
She was probably in her 20s when she was like 16 in the show. Mm-hmm. But she just got married. I follow her on Instagram.
Wait, she just got married?
To Wells from The Bachelor. I don't know if you watch that.
I do watch The Bachelor, but I don't know that guy.
Bachelor in Paradise. Do you watch that? He's the bartender.
Oh,
yeah.
Good for her.
He just works.
You know, she was like, I randomly was watching like a reality show, and she was the host for it. I think it was Too Hot to Handle, or one of those.
Oh yeah.
She's like randomly the host.
I watched that for her.
I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't watch the show in full.
Do you watch reality shows?
I love reality TV.
Dude.
I want to be on reality TV. And the fact that you were on, I love that.
Well, I was on TV. I wasn't on reality.
Well, that was reality TV, as much as you don't want to admit it.
I would love to be on a reality. I had a fucking invitation to be on a dating show once, but I was dating somebody. And obviously, they were like, fuck no. I was like, damn. Tragedy.
Which one?
It was a brand new one, so they couldn't tell you the name until you cast it. So
oh, yeah.
But it was supposed to be for, God, it was one of the network cables. So it was either ABC. It's one of those.
Was it F-Boy Island?
I don't fucking... Oh, that was funny.
No, because the guy that I told you I know from that show, when he got to the island, they told them what the show was about. Like, they had no idea. They were just like, we're here for a dating show.
See, I'm just not jacked enough for the dating ones. That's the only thing. I'll do a reality show, but I'm just... For, like, The Circle or something.
Doesn't work out.
I do, but those guys are like
fucking, you kill it.
Those guys are like on dating shows are like
that's
fucking
fair.
like 12 packs, bro. It's wild. And have you seen The Ultimatum? Bro.
No, but someone just told me about it. It's kind of like
so good.
This other show.
Season 2 is so good.
Yeah, I can't even remember. But yeah, I just heard about that one.
So season 2, I found out it's filmed in Charlotte, and I was like, oh. It's like I go there all the time, and I was like at all these places. I was like, "What the fuck? They're filming like at the bars that I go to." Yeah. And then
it's hitting Charlotte during filming.
Yeah, I know, right? So the fucking funny thing is like, okay, so the ultimatum is essentially you get a group of couples, and one person wanted to get married, but the other person isn't ready for it. So you go on the show to give them the ultimatum, and everyone has to be single during the time of the show, and then you date everyone else's partners and stuff just for like go on dates. You don't actually have to do anything. Yeah. And then after that, you have to pick someone else to live with for like a couple months, like 2 or 3 months. And then when you go back, you have to make a decision and either get married or not. And I was like, bro, there's a guy there that's, dude, it is such like so many characters in that show.
It sounds like Temptation Island.
It is similar. Yeah, that's the most comparison is Temptation Island. What's your all-time favorite
reality show?
Yeah.
Survivor.
Oh, Survivor's a good one. Survivor's a good one.
Oh, 100%.
I like I've seen like 4 or 5 seasons. I really like the when they do like beauty, brawn, and like that division is so fun.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
That one's really fun. I like Jersey Shore. That's my goated.
I wasn't allowed to watch it, but I watched it in college because my roommates were like obsessed. We actually had the note printed and framed in our house that said like, Sammy, I just want you to know, Ron made out with 2.
Oh yeah,
like whatever it is. Oh, we had it framed in our house.
Yeah, how much have you watched? How much have you watched of Jersey?
Oh, probably half.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Did
but
you
not
watch
half.
When they were in Italy?
Like half split.
Did you see when they were in Italy?
No.
Oh, dude, there was so they go to Italy, and like half of them is not even fucking Italian, which is the funny thing. They just act like that, right? And the situation, Mike, the situation gets in a fight with Ronnie on the first night, and he gets so fucking angry that he starts banging his head against the wall.
I've done that.
He hits it hard. He hits it so hard that he has to go to the hospital. Because of a fight that he didn't even hit Ronnie. He hit himself in the head.
He didn't get hit.
For the rest of the fucking season, like the next like 4 episodes, he's in a fucking neck brace, bro. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, dude, Mike was a character. Have you seen them now? They look really weird. Most of them, dude. Snooki looks good. She's gotten better.
Snooki's killing it.
Snooki's fucking awesome, dude. She's a fucking beast.
For real.
All right, if you had to be on a reality show, which one would you be on?
Survivor, bruh. Millie for the end.
I think
I could be every single one of them.
I kind of wanted to do Wipeout.
What's that?
You don't know Wipeout? So Wipeout is like, I think John
American
Cena is the host. It's like John Cena and like some girl, and it's a obstacle course above water. Like it's a giant pool essentially, and it's an obstacle course, but it's like the goal is for them to wipe you out. So it's like shit that's gonna hit you and stuff, and try to get you to fall.
Oh, Wipeout.
Wipeout. Yeah.
I thought you said White Belt. I love Wipeout.
Wipeout.
Oh,
yeah. I would love to be on that. Survivor's a good one.
That would be awesome to be on Wipeout.
I'm trying to think what else we would be good at. I feel like any obstacle course.
You would be so good at the circle.
People have said that. That application's so long.
I was just gonna ask if you've applied. I want to. I applied, and then I got to the video portion, and then I didn't apply anymore. I was like, I don't think so.
It's just, I don't mind the video. It's just having to actually film it takes forever, dude.
I've applied for Survivor like 7 times, and I'll do the video for that.
I should do
every
Survivor.
time.
Survivor goes
Bro,
hard.
if you got on Survivor and not me, I would be low-key real salty.
I'd fucking kill that shit.
Real
How long is the process? Like a month?
Like being on the show? Yeah, it's... I don't even know because they switched the amount of days.
Oh, let's
I think it's like 28
shit, bro.
on the island.
I'd kill that shit, bro.
Maximum 28 if you make
What's the host's name again?
Jeff Probst.
Yeah. He's lit. He be pulling up in that helicopter. You're like, yo, Jeff here.
He is a good host.
That whole like beginning where they have to grab whatever they can from the boat. That's just lit.
I know. I want to do that. I'm a survivor.
What would your strategy be to last?
I can't say on the pod.
I have a strategy.
Okay, you say because I plan on being on the show. And I'm not giving it away.
Head down at first.
Okay.
Kind of low profile, be funny, but like not too much. I can't be too outgoing. Can't be too much of a leader. I don't want to be the leader, but I don't want to be like a straight loser either. Just I'm gonna be genuine, make some friends, and then as the game goes on, I turn my switch and I'll start being more of like a.
No, you would get voted out.
You think so?
You finesse too well.
Okay, that's true.
You have too many people skills to last.
They
those
don't want
real.
Me. Yeah.
It's kind of the assholes that make it the furthest because
they're dirty.
The people who are so good with people immediately threatening to everybody.
Yeah.
So I like where you're laying low, but I feel like you wouldn't be able to.
I probably wouldn't. I'll just start flirting with girls.
You'd be like, yo guys, I made rice.
I'll just find the hottest girl. I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Should we partner up?
I couldn't even imagine having sex on that show because like it's so gross.
I didn't think people did it, but Logan told me, he's like, people definitely do. I was like, no, probably. They don't. And he's single. Like, yes, they do.
Yeah, if they're single. I mean, a month and you're like horny, but it probably smells bad.
But you can only bathe in the ocean with no soap. And then if you go back on land, you're all sandy.
Unless you win the challenges, you can get soap sometimes. I've seen it as a prize once.
I've seen prizes where you can get clean, but it's like, are you really going to be like, if I win this and I get clean, we going to make this happen? Like, is that, I mean...
I 100% would. I would look at the girl and be like, yo, we've already been
I'm about to shower.
And now we can finally shower. Because, like, I'm going to be honest, one of the biggest turnoffs is if a girl smells bad. So, like, if... I can't do that. Yeah. Or I'm sure it's the same way with guys. It
is.
Yeah. So I can only imagine how gross that would be for people. But then you think about it, like back in the day, they didn't bathe like that. So like motherfuckers are just fucking and like.
I know.
Could you imagine?
I don't live in that era. I take like sometimes 2 showers, but mostly 1 shower a day.
I'm a 1 shower guy.
Never 0.
Could you imagine who back in the day discovered head? Like. Whether guy or girl, and like it was smelly, right? So like they just didn't give a fuck.
It probably smelled so bad, actually.
Yeah.
How did that catch on?
Yeah, I wonder when it was invented. Cause like
how did that catch on?
Like imagine Abraham
Nobody
Lincoln.
Started getting clean till like a few years ago.
Yeah, because it makes sense if you're just having sex and you're kind of like,
and you don't have to even kiss. Honestly, like.
Imagine the first time that someone discovered like a new position. What do you think the first position was discovered? Probably missionary, right?
Doggy
was
100%.
Yeah, actually that makes sense.
Because they watch animals.
Yeah, and also on top of that, like you watch old time movies and like Game of Thrones, it's always doggy style. So I'm like, that makes sense.
Well, that's fake. It's not like they actually filmed that back then. They can only assume that's what they were doing too.
But I'm saying it would make sense. Yeah, no, that's actually Game of Thrones is real.
I've never watched it. It's actually, they found those files hidden in a cave.
Right. There was dragons. You're telling me it's not real. Actually, what do you think was the last? Out of all the normal positions, what do you think was the last one to be discovered? Like the most modern. Modern
I have
position.
The Kama Sutra in my house. Like,
yeah,
I can
but that's
literally
not
find
fair.
that
No,
out.
you can't pick like random ones. You got to be like out of like the OG 10. I feel like it's got to be reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
Because who would be like?
I guess.
Just not look at you.
Let me turn around. Let me turn around.
Wait, but then again, there was a lot of ugly guys back then, so maybe girls.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you don't want to look. Sometimes you're not seeing anything. Or anybody.
I'm also discovering, like, who was the first guy to give another guy head? Like, that's like, how long ago was that?
Dude.
Tribal? Like,
I find you more history. I could probably think about this better, but like, I just feel like
weird.
Did they even think about being gay back then? Were they like?
No, dude, there was definitely gays back then.
No, I think they could be gay, but like, did they even think like, is this gay? They were just like gay.
Well, you know, like an actual historical thing is back in like ancient Greek times, it was so normal to get like philosophers would fuck their little boys. I'm not even fucking joking, and it was like normal. Like it was like
their students.
Yeah, you didn't know about that? No. Like Leonardo da Vinci and shit. Like definitely twinkled some tiny peepees.
I'm not shocked because, yeah, I mean, there were like less moral standards going around back then.
And so,
and if people are still doing it now, so.
You know their peepees are small because you've seen the statues, right? Like David and stuff. Like, makes sense. All right, on that note, any last thing? Oh, everybody check out Middle Child Lives.
Yes.
Not lives.
Okay, well, let me shout myself out. All right. My name's Brooke Cyboran. You can find me on Instagram at middlechildlives. It's spelled like lives. Honestly, everybody gets it wrong, but it's spelled the same, so it doesn't matter. YouTube, Middle Child Lives. And I have a podcast called StoryTime Behind the Channel. Your boy Loon was a guest.
I was.
Check that
out. Are we doing a pod after? Okay, so if you guys want to continue this combo, you just check her page out, and then we're going to see it like right after this one.
Yeah, this will be out the first week of October. Not this. Okay. My pod will be out the first week of October.
So you guys are going to have to wait. So you guys have to follow.
Yeah, so you got to wait.
This is going to come out next Tuesday, probably.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So everybody follow her.
Check me out. I'm on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and I'm real cool. If you made it this far, you already know that.
Super cool. All right. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys next week. Peace.